I spilled red wine on my nightgown, then smeared it on my inner thigh. I crawled toward the door and slammed into the glass. My goal was to get caught on camera, to look like I'd been abused. He did all this to get revenge on that unfaithful husband, to make the scene more convincing. I drew 500 milliliters of my own blood. My blood splattered on the kitchen cabinets, the rest spilled onto the floor. Then I smeared it evenly with my hands, wiped the floor stains with paper towels, like cleaning up a crime scene. I smeared blood on the hammer, then tossed it into the fireplace to burn. But doing this alone wasn't enough, so I deliberately befriended my pregnant neighbor. We quickly became close friends. Then I invited her over and told her my husband abused me. When she went to the bathroom, I secretly collected her urine. If tested at the hospital, it would prove that I'm pregnant. I portrayed myself as the vulnerable one. In this marriage, I secretly maxed out my husband's credit card and bought a pile of men's luxury goods, then hid them in an abandoned house. Next, I increased my life insurance policy and named my husband as beneficiary to build an ironclad chain of evidence. I also stayed up late writing 2,000 diary entries documenting every detail of our life together. On the surface, it all seemed genuine, but in reality, it was all a facade. Then I deliberately burned some of the diaries and discarded them where the police would surely find them. Finally, I cut my own hair, dyed it with hair dye. I even dyed my eyebrows. I hammered my own eyes. After completing all this, I vanished. When Jack returned home, he quickly sensed something was wrong. Everything was in utter chaos, and I vanished too. Before he could react, the police arrived. They searched the entire house, quickly finding bloodstains on the cabinets. Jack was taken to the police station, but after thorough questioning, he was released due to lack of direct evidence. Then, upon hearing of my disappearance, my parents rushed over and held a press conference. Before the cameras, Jack appeared deeply concerned, appealing to the public for help. Yet during the photo shoot, standing beside my picture, he smiled inappropriately. That photo quickly went viral online, and Jack was branded a villain. Days later, at a charity event, as Jack was about to speak, my best friend appeared holding a baby. She confronted Jack, demanding to know if he knew I was pregnant. The news shocked everyone, and the media bombarded Jack with questions. Unable to respond, he retreated into a police car. When questioned by police, Jack insisted he didn't know this so-called friend. But officers produced a thick stack of photos alongside Jack's credit card statements revealing numerous luxury purchases. Then they presented my life insurance policy, proving Jack had plotted to kill me and my unborn child for a massive payout. But that wasn't my ultimate goal.